Hello and welcome to issue number 27 of Headline Heroes, a comedy podcast where we take today's headlines and create a comic book origin story. My name is Drew Mick.
I'm Nathan Haynes.
And I'm Tanner Ackerman.
News coming in down the wire. I just want to thank everybody for joining me here today. We at this special press conference event that Drew called. Also, it was very convenient to do it at the time of the podcast. Thank you for accommodating my schedule. Drew, I guess some information has come to light that Tanner and I and the world would like to inquire about, and maybe have you answer a couple questions if you're willing. If you want to just step up to the podium, we can start the accusations. I mean, we can start just talking it out.
All right. Yes. Thank you all for coming.
Yes. Mr. Mick, recently you made several claims in the media, drunkenly, brazenly, without care for who or what you might hurt, that you did not own a corduroy jacket. Is that true?
That is true.
And could you please, for the record, state, I guess we're in a courtroom now, which could you tell us here in this court / press conference what picture you sent us, Tanner and I, the other day via Facebook chat?
It was a corduroy jacket.
A corduroy jacket. I for one am shocked, also appalled.
Can't believe I forgot that I owned. In my defense, I went up to I had to bring down my winter coats. You know, I keep those in. I just switched over to my winter selection. And there was my corduroy jacket. I'm ashamed. I'm aghast. I am sorry.
We're gonna open the floor to questions because I'm sure there's a million people out there with burning questions in their hearts.
Yeah, I have a question for.
you
for
there,
Mr.
sir.
Yes,
for
you
the
in the
record,
back.
Your name?
So, my name is John Smith. That was a good fake name.
It's a good one.
So, Mr. Mick, earlier during that intro, you said your name is Drew Mick. Did you mean to say big fat liar?
You caught me. But some people call me Drew Mick, but my legal name, yes, is in fact Big Fat Liar. Paul Giamatti is my father.
So that movie with what the hell?
Malcolm in the Middle.
Malcolm in the Middle. And
Frankie Muniz.
Malcolm in the Middle
and
and
Amanda
Lizzie
Bynes.
McGuire, right? Oh, it's Amanda Bynes? Isn't he in a movie with Lizzie McGuire at some point?
Sir, those questions aren't pertinent to the
This is
investigation.
I failed to see. Next question.
Objection, irrelevant. Excuse me, I have a question here. Excuse me, over here. Hello.
Yes.
Please call on me.
Yes. You in the back there waving your arms furiously.
Hi. Yeah, my name is Juggle Jr.
All right.
Unrelated.
Yes, I've heard of you.
Yeah. I'm very popular. I guess I just want to know. So, how much did the other jacket industries pay to have you lie about your jacket situation? And can we expect that a trial will ensue based on this obvious bribery?
At this time, I'm not allowed to answer that question, but let's just say it was a whole lot of root beer.
I understand completely. Say no more.
Yes.
I have a question over here.
You over this holding the chicken?
Yeah. My name is Excelsior. And my question is, so the podcast is clearly ending now, right?
Yeah. Hate to say it. I think because of what has come to light, I just feel ashamed, and I don't feel like I can continue on after I have lived this lie. But we're gonna rebrand the podcast. Coming back with a vengeance. Probably give it some time. You know, I gotta not be on social media for a little bit. I'll probably give it about like an hour or so, and then I'll be back, and we can get this thing going. We can start it again.
Excuse me, sir. It's me, Juggle Jr. again.
Yes.
I'm Juggle
Can I
Jr.'s
just-
son. Juggle Jr.
Oh, I was just gonna say, yeah, you on the shoulder of Juggle Jr.
Yeah, I'm very small. It's a disease. I'll likely die soon. But it was my dream to be a reporter, so here I am.
Well, here you are.
What is the name of
you're
that
doing
new
good,
podcast
lad.
that you're rebranding? Is it you're rebranding the podcast? What are you rebranding it to, please?
Oh man, I'm trying to think of something clever.
I would have just said cereal.
Why would you have said cereal? Oh, I thought you meant the food, and I was like, why that?
Corduroy heroes. Actually, no, just corduroy. It's about a bear.
Interesting. Hopefully you don't run into any sort of legal copyright stuff, but you'll probably be fine. Well, until the podcast is over, thank you everyone for joining us here today. The podcast has ended. Drew is, I think, going to be taken away to prison. I'm not sure. Some men in black jackets just came and took him away, but while he's being carried away, we might as well do the podcast one last time for old time's sake.
You can't do this.
There he goes.
I have rights.
Just thinking about it, this is not going to be great audio-wise for the podcast. Maybe, hey, could you bring him back for a second? Yeah, we'll tie him down with corduroy straps. It's fine.
I fought my way. I'm back.
Oh, good.
I locked the door.
We did agree that as part of your coming back, that you have to be tied down with straps of corduroy. So I think that we can all agree that that's a fair.
It's not really good for me.
So we
I'm
are
chafing very easily.
I'm just gonna tie these real quick since we are in the same room. Rip, tie. Okay, so I think you're all good to go.
This feels right.
Oh, back here, it's me, Juggle Jr. on Juggle Jr.'s shoulder. I have one final question.
You're the smallest of them.
My bones are basically paper. Hey, Mr. Mick, what do we do here?
Oh, whoa. Well, so as I previously said at the top, this is Headline Heroes, a podcast where we take the recent headlines and we use them as inspiration for a origin story for either a hero or a villain. So what we've done is over the past few weeks, we've gotten some articles together and we have them in a list here from across the web, and we put them in a list, and we're going to select an article headline and see what we can create from that, right?
Sir, I don't know. That's why I asked the question, but I guess that's probably good. I'm glad you wasted my brief moment on this.
Oh
earth.
my God, you're dying. Oh, you're dead. There, yeah. Oh,
hi, don't worry, Joko Jr. is still here though. I'm good.
Yes. You probably got another
12
couple
minutes.
hours in you.
Yeah, but who's counting?
Yeah.
I'm counting. All right.
Yeah, so that is usually Tanner's job to select an article.
Yep.
So what do you got? What do you got, big boy?
Well, so just a little recap of last week. We made a hero last week whose name was Juggle Jester. Weirdly similar to Juggle Jr.
Unrelated, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. So this week we're going to make a villain. Okay. Our article is number 5 for you guys. The headline is Surgeons Remove Pens from Man's Stomach 36 years after he swallowed them. And this is from Huffington Post.
Yeah.
And what?
How
Proving
many pens?
once and for all that the pen is mightier.
Well, that's sad that I thought that too. He swallowed these pens 36 years ago because he lost a bet.
He was while drinking alcohol with friends when he was 14.
Oh,
so alcohol plus
guessed?
being 14, that sounds about right.
God, swallowing a whole pen though? Fuck that.
So what did he? So he's a villain. So is it something with the ink? Did he?
So because he swallowed the pens, he can like have ink coming from his fingers, so he can like touch someone's shirt and just permanently stain it.
I mean, I think that could be part of it. How many business suits could he ruin? Countless.
Is he like spewing out ink? Does he become just one giant ballpoint pen?
He just vomits ink.
I was wondering if we might have like a. You guys remember that old TV show on Nickelodeon? I think it was called like The Secret World of Alex Mack or something like that, where she would just turn into a puddle of water and just
yeah.
fucking.
That always made me think of Capri Sun commercials.
Stuff. Yeah, Capri Sun.
Yeah, so instead of Capri Sun, it's pen ink.
That's actually kind of cool.
Like we have 3 separate ideas here that all can just be one dude.
It was kind of like a Hydro Man from Spider-Man, but like all ink instead of water.
What's Spider-Man?
What is that?
What's that?
It's a really small comic. You guys probably haven't ever read it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that explains it.
It kind of sounds like The Flash, but even dumber.
I'm just going to ignore that. Just repress that down.
I'm getting a real, like, dumb Back to the Future vibe.
Okay. that was clearly just to hurt my feelings. Nate's could have been real. As I look
Sorry,
at my
But yeah, real
Back to the
dumb.
Future poster here. Anyway,
The second one's the worst one. It goes 3, 1, 2.
I hate you guys.
Okay. So like Hydro Man going to, yes, of course we know who Spider-Man is, like Hydro Man, yeah. But with ink.
With ink.
So what can we do to sort of
Is it-
make him different than just Hydro Man but with ink? Like as a
Could there
baseline
be-
Hydro Man with ink, but then what's something we could do to push him to the next level?
Could there be an octopus theme to it?
Tell me
Like,
more.
Like somehow this was octopus ink that was used in the pens.
I
and
like where your head's at.
Somehow he gets some octopus powers, something like that.
He suddenly grows 4 other appendages.
Yeah, but they're not octopus; they're just legs. He scuttles around.
He's
So
just
kind
like,
of like when Peter Parker turns into the spider thing.
yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
picturing.
Man
And
spider.
he's just like, kill me.
That, or he's comedically transforms into a pen. He's just really stiff and straight, and he's got a cap on top of his head, and takes that off, and he just rubs his head against people.
So his hair is like the ink.
He's really good at calligraphy.
So his graffiti would be beautiful.
Yes.
That might limit him a little too much.
He's not a good villain, but he has a lot of tattoos, so he's really inked.
I think that would be a good character trait.
Yeah, I mean that would make
Sure.
sense. Like,
Maybe
so
he
did-
can make his tattoos move on his skin.
That's what I was gonna say. Like it's just like the tattoos are something he forms himself. He didn't actually get tattoos.
So he can control the ink within himself. We got a lot here.
I know.
What
We
do
need to
we-
like pick a vein and
what
go
do we
with
want?
it. I like that appearance thing of the tattoos. I think we keep that no matter what.
So he's just hella inked.
He has ink powers. Like he can shoot out ink, and he can like turn into a puddle, go under the door, and then get the answers to the big quiz tomorrow.
I mean, yeah, he can go under the door, but what if he was an octopus? And octopuses can go under the doors.
Yeah, they can. They can fit in really small areas.
Yeah, man. Do we want to do octopus? Basically, I just enjoy the visual of him getting startled and just ink cloud everywhere and just running away.
So is he always the octopus, or like he turns into it at will?
I mean, because with octopus, you can do so much. Like he can mold himself. They've got camouflage, right?
Yeah.
They've got those suction cups. Maybe he's not completely an octopus, but he's got octopus features to him.
Yeah, and if they need to get away from something, they'll rip off their own tentacle and throw it so it'll writhe around while they swim away.
And it will grow back, right?
I don't know.
I
No.
think so.
Yes, I don't know. But sure, what the hell, why not?
Octopuses are pretty fucking cool. All right, Nate, decide. What do we want to do?
I think the octopus probably presents us with we can keep some stuff from the I think we can do a little bit of both, but lean more heavily on the octopus stuff because it probably presents a more interesting villain than we were sort of heading towards with just Hydro Man, but with ink. As much as I like that idea, this helps us differentiate ourselves a little bit more from that. I still think we can, I still think the tattoos are a good idea. I still think, we can do stuff where he uses ink and he can, maybe he turns into ink, whatever, that's fine. Who cares? It's our hero, or our villain, rather. So
Yeah.
doesn't have to make complete sense.
So does he look humanoid then? Is he
Yeah.
or is he an octopus in a business suit like Octodad?
I would lean more towards person, looks like person, but maybe with the idea that in specific situations he would look more octopus-y.
He can change. He's an expert at camouflage.
Mm-hmm.
So what if he camouflages himself to look human?
I don't think that's how camouflage
Yeah.
works.
Basically,
Well,
my
I
question.
mean, have you ever seen those octopuses go up and they go onto some jagged coral and they blend right in?
I think that's different than looking like a person.
Well,
What I want to know is he human and he turns into an octopus at will, or is he octopi all the time?
what if he was human but then could turn into an octopus whenever he needed to?
Okay, that's what I need.
But he's got suckers all the way up his arm,
Oh, okay. So he always wears long sleeves.
If he needs to stick to a wall, he just runs and just is up against it.
This makes me think of Octodad.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay, so what is he doing? Like, what's his motivation? Is he trying to take down the pen companies?
Nah.
Is he seeking revenge on who made him swallow the pens?
What if he's just bad?
He's
What is just bad?
What if he's just a bad guy?
So what does he do then? He needs to do things.
What does anyone do when they have octopus powers? They
Well-
try to steal the Titanic.
So he's going into the Atlantic, right? That's where it is,
Yep.
and just diving down and like dragging the Titanic away.
Trying to steal it.
Is that really stealing the Titanic when it's just like sunken?
Yeah, I guess I don't know who has technical ownership of the sunken vessel.
That's actually a really good question.
I think
I think it's probably protected in some way, shape, or form.
I think it also depends on where the wreck is and like who it was, whose it was originally, and all sorts of stuff like that.
Oh, the Royal Mail Service. Probably.
Probably.
So is he actually stealing the Titanic? Are we doing that?
I don't see. You need to give some justification. You can't just say he wants to steal the Titanic.
No, I don't think you heard. He's just bad.
He's just a bad guy.
I
He's doing what anyone would do in that situation when you get those octopus powers. Fine.
listen. If we're supposed to be a improv podcast, we can't just use justification like he's bad.
No,
He's
Nate.
just a
Okay,
bad guy.
he's just bad, and his name is Octopus. Okay, roll credits.
Okay.
Improv.
He's trying to steal the Statue of Liberty.
I knew you were gonna go with that for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay. What if he's trying to steal famous art? What if he wants to be an art thief because he likes ink because he is an octopus?
There we go. Thank you, Nate.
So he's just he's an art thief. All right.
And that would be very useful for his camouflage, for his, if we decide to go with his ability to turn into water or turn into ink. If not, that's fine. Because I think octopuses also like can fit in some crazy small cracks.
I think we could just
yeah.
do the octopus thing because like you could just like crawl through like very tiny cracks because they can squeeze down to like where their little beak is. That's their only solid thing.
So you're saying ditch that he looks like a human?
Maybe because then I could see him just being Octodad and just like wearing human clothes and everyone in the world's stupid and thinks he's a real person.
He's just got sunglasses on.
I don't know. I mean, we don't have to do that part, but like, I could totally see like it's the opening scene and it's a museum just closing up and like the lights turn off and then like you're looking at the wall next to a painting and then you see eyes open up and he was just up against the wall the whole time.
Okay.
All right.
Now, did these powers manifest immediately when he got the pen, or maybe during the surgery when they were trying to remove it, they accidentally cracked the pen and released the ink, and that's when it happened.
So he was fine after the surgery until like a couple of days later when he was like, oh no, something is wrong.
The ink is now flowing within him. Yeah.
A dramatic scene where he transforms from man to octopus.
Was he always an art thief?
Oh, that's a good question.
Probably wasn't the best guy before, and now that he has these powers, he's like, oh, this is so much easier to do.
Yeah, maybe he always wanted to be an art thief. Like he was, like you said, he was a bad guy and he always wanted to do this, but it was only after he got over the fact that he was no longer a man and realized what he could do as an octopus that he was like, oh, well, now I can finally do that thing I always wanted to do.
The factory laid him off. Sorry, you're an octopus now. We can't do this.
Your work just hasn't been the same, Daryl.
Okay, he's Daryl.
Yep,
I
got
guess.
that.
He's just an octopus.
Yeah, he's like when he's going by the cameras in the museum, he's just inking them to block them out.
Oh, just splooges right on them.
And he can carry
Well-
like multiple art all at once because he's got those suction cups.
He can limit to like 6 pieces of art,
Yeah.
because he's got to still. Well, he could still carry 7. He just needs 1 to drag him.
That's true, but maybe he's getting too greedy then.
Call me Ictopus.
Ick.
He flew too close to the sun.
This is a good one.
Octorus.
This is a good one.
That's a good one. What else do we need to cover? Should we go to name right now?
Yeah, I thought you just did it. Ictopus.
I'm not sold on it.
Let's see what else we got. Let's think about it.
Dr. Octopus.
Of course.
Because he used to be a doctor.
He did
That's
the
it.
surgery on himself.
Got it in one.
That's how he fucked it up so bad.
Because he was under, like he was gassed, but he's still doing the surgery.
It's just dead tentacles that are attached to his back. They don't even move. They just drag. This is good. What are the elements? We got ink. We got octopus.
And you got art thief. Like if there's anything there.
Splatoon.
That's, well, it does include squid. Yeah, well, those are squids, not octopus. Well,
We got
then there are the octopus characters. Never mind.
we got tentacles.
Tentacles.
What is like a fancy word for an art thief? Like, is there a fancy word for that? Because there's like cat burglars. What is a cat burglar?
Sometimes called art napping.
It's not very good.
Yeah.
Octopus snapping. Oh, that's stealing an octopus. Fuck.
Ah, dang.
It could be octo robber. Do you know that porch climber is a synonym for thief?
What the fuck did you just call me?
that does sound mildly
It does.
racist, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sounds like a little, yeah.
Get out of here, you dirty porch climber.
Yeah,
What?
that's walking the
Grandpa.
line.
Grandpa, no.
What if we go with just the art direction, like octo artist?
Yeah, what if this guy's name was not Daryl, actually, and was like an artist's name? And that's what inspired, like, that's why he had an obsession with stealing art, because, like, he was named after an artist or something.
His name was...
Grant Wood.
So this is kind of a fun one where we have to work our way backwards. I think we have to find the name of the villain, or his villain name, to find his hero name.
His name was
Or his,
Graham
sorry, to find his...
Krem.
Graham,
Sam.
Sam.
He's John Krem's brother.
You want to be... Yeah, because we did say something about John Krem sounding like an international thief.
Yeah, he was from France.
Well, what's his villain name?
I don't know.
There's an artist named Daryl Hall. He could be Daryl Hall.
Of Hall and Oates?
Yes. So I literally just Googled artist named Daryl. I didn't even like think about it.
It's Hall and
That's from
Oates.
Hall and Oates.
Okay. All right. Well, all right, guys.
Okay, hold
guys.
on. You know, I'm backing up. Like, if we wanted to go with the John Krem brother angle, like, we could just give him like a thief name. Like, it doesn't have to be like a villain name in the traditional sense, because like I don't know, I feel like thief names are sometimes like the blank, like the silver fox or something like that. You know how,
Jack
like,
the Ripper.
well, he stole lives, I guess, so he was a thief in some ways, but mostly he mutilated young women.
What?
Jack the Ripper?
Oh, you didn't know?
Oh, I'm sorry, did I spoil it for you?
He did what?
I feel like
I have all these posters.
what is on the posters, pray tell?
Jack the Ripper, and like,
Yeah, what is he doing?
well, he's got a knife, and there's oh,
Oh, he is stabbing a young
yeah.
woman.
I guess I should have seen that. That's my bad. Anyway, continue.
So I don't know, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like, it would be more like a name that he's a thief. Ideally, no one should ever know who he is, but like maybe the media gives him a name.
Yeah, I get where you're going with that.
Like maybe all they find at the scene is a bunch of like black ink, and they do something with that.
Oh, so like the Wet Bandits.
Oh,
Yeah, he leaves
Tanner,
on the
I do
sink.
have to. I have to step in here. That is already taken.
I meant that's an example.
I thought you were being silly again and
I
saying a
wasn't, I
name that
actually meant-
very clearly already existed. Like when you said Dr. Octopus.
Oh, that one was very serious.
Oh, Dr. Octopus.
Oh,
So like so what if we play off the fact that like he's basically like a ghost, right? Because like he's in and out, and like he's so camouflaged no one ever sees him.
okay.
There's something
Invisible
there.
ink.
Oh, invisible ink. Holy shit, that's a good one.
That's pretty good. See, the invisible ink or invisible ink? What does the media say? Invisible ink is at it again. Done stole the Mona Lisa for the third time.
And they just don't know what he looks like, so that's what they dubbed him.
Yeah,
'Cause
but there's
he-
always
he
ink.
never
Little do
leaves a
they
trace
know he's
except
actually
ink.
an octopus.
No one's ever caught sight of him, and all they ever find is the ink at the crime scene.
So
That's
much
like his calling card is like an ink blot.
Yeah, and a very fishy smell.
I love it.
Okay.
And so is his name Daryl Krem? Perhaps estranged brother to John Krem. I don't know that we ever
Of
discussed.
Hall and Oates fame. So yeah, we're the tie-in here is that he was John Krem's brother.
I mean, we can do that.
Yeah,
It doesn't bother me.
They were drinking together when they were younger, and one of them swallowed the pens. Daryl, he was always the black sheep. Somehow they both ended up getting powers.
Well,
you-
you know
we-
how they
yeah.
individually got powers.
Yeah.
It's bad luck.
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, this is a super comic book thing to do where fucking
Yeah.
everybody in somebody's family gets like
It totally is.
the Summers family. Like, Christ.
Sure.
And so then
Did they?
years later, he does surgery on himself to remove the pens, and he makes a mistake and cracks open one of the pens, or both of them.
He doesn't trust anybody to do the job
Yeah,
except
He
for
doesn't like being
himself.
put under. He's vulnerable there.
yeah, he's like a spy.
Were they ever team? Did they ever team up to be art thieves together before they got powers? Probably.
Probably. Then so what? Then John like saw the error of his ways. Yeah, because he was a criminal, wasn't he?
Because
Because he
was a
robbed
criminal,
the
but then,
donut place. Yeah, so he saw the error of his ways.
Yeah,
Whereas
because
Daryl didn't.
Double Shot helped him out.
Yeah. Okay. That totally works. Yeah, they were art thieves before. Maybe not very successful ones though.
But now they're good.
Well, now Daryl's good.
No, Daryl's bad.
Stupid.
I
Yeah.
love it. Tanner, I don't know if you know this, but this whole podcast is stupid. Like, we always do stupid stuff.
I thought it was very serious.
So, costume?
I mean, he's an octopus.
I mean, what if he's an octopus except he's got like a ski mask?
And so, did we make it like canon that he like he can walk around like normal, like how Octodad does? Sorry for anyone
He's
out there
gotta
who's never
blend in
played that.
sometimes.
Yeah, so he can do that. Okay.
What if he's robbing it in the middle of the day and he's got to walk out like everyone else?
Is it like the Ninja Turtles when they would like have to walk around people and they just wore a trench coat and a hat?
Yeah, very much like that.
I can dig it.
I can dig it.
I can also dig it.
So what do we have left to do here?
Mm-hmm.
What are his What are his weaknesses? Do we ever really talk? I mean, is it just the fact that he's a fucking octopus? Like, he doesn't really have any special.
I feel like that's cheating with weaknesses.
What, in what way?
He's just the octopus. That's a weakness. No, what? We need something else. Does
Oh,
he
now you're all about coming down on vagaries.
The
Okay.
octopus has
Hit me
excellent
here, bud.
eyesight, but they are
what do we got?
deaf.
he needs to be in water, I guess.
Well, no, he doesn't.
After a specific amount of time, probably.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Octopus have 3 hearts, so
Is
that's
That
something.
sounds like a power.
That's true.
not 1 but 3. Is there any weakness that does he have like pen shards in him or something like that?
Maybe so. It's like going closer to his heart, like Tony Stark style.
So he's got an arc reactor in him.
I mean, he's got 3 hearts, so he has time.
Oh man, is he a terminally ill
Maybe that
octopus?
could be a fun story thing.
One last big heist before he dies or something. He's, I don't know, working his way up. I don't know. That seems weird and dark and
I thought it was zany and funny.
well, that's you.
Tanner.
Boy, I'm tired.
Should have had a pumpkin spice latte.
Now, is it a true PSL, or did you get from Starbucks, or did you get like a pumpkin flavored thing from somewhere else?
I went to Himalayan Java, which is right
sounds
next
good.
door. There,
Boy,
it's super good.
someone's bougie. Oh,
It's right. It's attached to the apartment I live in.
it's very bougie then.
It was super good. It's way better than Starbucks. Starbucks can eat my ass. They're terrible. Sorry, Drew.
Again, didn't work for Starbucks.
So, Drew, how do you feel about Tanner's accusation since you worked for Starbucks?
I'm about to beat him with a corduroy coat.
Are you gonna eat Tanner's butt like he asked?
Well, if he presents it.
Car door slamming.
Squeal of
Peeling
tires.
out.
I'm not keeping any of that in. That's weird.
Oh
Why?
no, keep it all in.
Why would you not keep all this in?
We'll see.
I want you to just have the whole episode, 42 minutes, be repeating Tanner saying, "Eat Starbucks, can eat my ass," and you saying, "If he presents it," over and over again.
Weaknesses.
I thought we did that. Did we not settle that?
I don't know.
I know it's sort of like it is a vague thing to say like he's an octopus, but like literally his weakness is that like he is not good at being anything other than stealthy. His power is stealth. So therefore his weakness is like anything else he has to like if he gets he's not like he's going to hit somebody and get in a fist fight. Like he's an octopus. maybe he can like glom onto him, and like kind of mess him up a little bit. But like, there's no way that if Daisy or Scout were to come in here that he'd stand any sort of chance 1v1. He's got to be stealthy because that's all he's got.
All right, you put it that way.
I mean, he's really mainly just a thief. He's not like much of like a fighting villain.
Sure. All right.
Takes all kinds.
All right, you've convinced me.
Then does he have a detective that's constantly after him, like the detective in Death Note? Because that'd be cool.
Is there any hero, or do we want to just make up that there is a detective after him?
I like the idea that there's a detective. That's kind of a neat thing that we haven't done before.
Do we just leave it open, or should we name him?
Daryl?
John McNulty.
No, that's from The Wire.
Damn it, you've seen The Wire?
Yeah, duh.
Yeah. Drew, have you seen The Wire?
No.
God, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know.
More
a lot
like
of
McNutty.
things. Comic book cover?
We didn't name the detective yet.
Oh. His name is...
Jim
Wait,
Gordon.
hold on. What was that name you came up with the other week?
Who?
Clark Duncan. It's the name of your fantasy football team.
Lundgren Duncan, which we already
Duncan?
used, though.
Oh, fuck, that's right.
We used it.
God damn, it's such a good name. Can we not use it twice?
How's that league going, by the way? I have not checked it.
Yeah, I check it every once in a while.
Okay, I just did the swipe thing on my phone again. We could name the detective Disc Sticks.
Oh, perfect.
Disc Sticks. All right.
Disc Sticks.
Say that 5
Detective
times as
Disc
fast as you can.
Sticks. I like it. Detective Sticks.
Disc Sticks. God,
So, like-
Disc Sticks. Disc.
Wait, okay, okay. I have a question. Is I know you're saying Disc, but that's not a person's first name, right? Is his name Richard Sticks and his name is Dick Sticks?
It could be. And then so it's cuts to a scene, it's an opening of an episode. There's police tape around where this blank spot on a wall where clearly a piece of art was. And he kneels down and touches the ink and tastes it and goes, what the fuck is his name again? Invisible Ink.
Ah.
And then someone hands him his
Invisible
coffee and he
Ink
takes a
again.
sip from it and says
Pumpkin spice latte.
he has to say some pun then, and then it rolls to the opening credits.
Looks like this criminal shit himself. Yeah! Dun, 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 dun. I also like the idea that he goes up and tastes the ink, and everyone's like, "This is the best way for him to determine what the substance is." Yes. Here's your coffee, sir. I'm sure your mouth tastes like ass.
No, I've got it. And so he goes up, he tastes it, and he just turns to the coroner, because the coroner's there, I guess. And he just goes,
Arch is dead.
I shit myself. Why did you tell me that? Why am I even here? There's no dead body.
Why? It is 6 a.m. Why did you call me?
This ink tastes like shit.
Oh.
Sir, that was a Starbucks PSL. And he goes, I know. It's like a dig at Starbucks.
Sorry, Drew.
I've got it.
Okay.
He turns to the coroner and he says, looks like this art vanished in the ink of an eye. And the coroner just yawns and says, can I go home now?
You have to quit doing this.
Time of death. No time of death. I don't know why I'm here.
Ink me once, shame on you. Ink me twice, ink on me.
Yeah, there we go. Now, the coroner said that, or was this Dick Sticks?
Just somebody in the area. Everyone at the event is trying to come up with their own pun.
All right.
Well, that's good right there.
So okay, hold on. What is the comic book cover?
Probably this exact scene.
Yeah, I think this. That's you see the detective kneeling over the ink, clearly has it on his fingers, is licking it, and maybe you see the octopus on the wall, and you can see he has his eyes open.
I think that would be very good.
Oh, it's kind of Pink Panther-y, trying to he's hiding right there. It's kind of comedic.
I shit my pants.
I shit my pants.
But yeah, I think that's a pretty good cover.
Okay, that's it. What
do we need anything else?
No, I don't think so.
I think we're good.
No, I did have a question. is he actually terminally ill, or did we just ditch that?
I think you guys vetoed that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm good with that. All right, so we just got a octopus art thief. You know, that old cliche.
Yeah, we really stepped in it again, making an exact villain that's already been done.
Jeez. Cool. Well, if you guys are good with it, I guess I can just wrap it up.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what? Oh, yeah, Tanner?
No, you're good.
Oh, okay. All right, so this has been
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Hold
Yeah.
on, you're good.
Oh, you don't have anything to say?
Oh, no, you got it.
Okay. All right. So this
real
has
quick.
been
I'm going to be at the Laugh Factory this Saturday, so if you guys want to come out.
Okay. Cool. I'll be there. Nate, you got anything before I
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out something real quick. This could be important.
Okay. So
hold on. This will be the first episode that comes out before Tanner's birthday. So happy early birthday to Tanner.
Oh.
On this episode. If you're listening to this, send him some love at headlineheroescast@gmail.com.
or tweet at us
Or tweet at us.
at headline_heroes. Everyone tweet at Tanner.
Doesn't
matter what.
Feel free to mail us something too, like your white envelopes with just like white powder in them or something.
Ooh.
I love sugar. So
You just put that in there and it'll find its way to us. So.
Yeah, just put it in the mailbox. It'll get to us. There's no need for an address or a stamp.
All right. So this has been issue number 27 of Headline Heroes, featuring our new super villain or super art thief, Invisible Ink, or Daryl Creme, and then also very French. And then also our detective Dick Sticks. As per usual, we wanted to thank Brett Jacobson for creating the art for our show, as well as Carl Sorensen for creating the music. Carl's website is carljsorensen.com. As we were talking about, if you have any articles you'd like to see us discuss, or if you just want to send Tanner a happy birthday, you can email us at headlineheroescast@gmail.com, or you can tweet at us at headline_heroes. If you're listening to us on Apple or iTunes, go ahead and give us hit that subscribe button. Or what?
Like,
comment,
rate, and
subscribe.
subscribe. If you could subscribe, that'd be great. Or give us a rating or a review. It really helps us out and lets us know what we can do better, what you like, yada yada.
If there's anything we can do worse, let us know.
Yeah.
Like if we're too good, make you feel bad, that's fine.
If you want to just leave us a review that just says "Happy Birthday, Tanner," we'll take it. That'd be great. So thank you for joining us, and we hope you'll pick up the next issue of Headline Heroes.
Every year, new TV shows get canceled. Some make it an entire season, and some don't even make it that far. I'm Ed, host of Unaired, where each week we review a show that was canceled with episodes left unaired, then pitch our ideas for what could have been future episodes of those shows. We've covered shows like Cavemen, the show based on the Geico Cavemen commercials, the ill-fated 2011 Wonder Woman pilot, a show called Look Well, where Adam West plays an aging TV detective who thinks he can solve real crimes, and many more. You can find us on iTunes, Google Play, unairedpodcast.com, or wherever you download podcasts. And remember, some things are better left unaired.